Some people sometimes use words that they don't know the meaning of. Some people sometimes use words that have two meanings, and mistakenly misuse or confuse the meanings.
Saturn,
Saturn,
Uranus,
Uranus,
Alas, increasingly more, some people have been using words with two meanings and purposefully conflating the meanings in order to confuse and influence others.
Do you have faith? Did you eat this morning? What did you eat?
2 bananas.
Did you test them before you ate them?
Did I test them?
Yeah.
I don't know how to test them.
How do you know the banana wasn't poison? You had faith to believe that the banana was good, didn't you?
Was the banana poisoned?
One case where I have observed this happening is with the word sexism. The Oxford Dictionary defines sexism as prejudice, stereotyping, or discrimination, typically against women, on the basis of sex. Dictionary.com defines sexism as 1. Attitudes or behaviors based on traditional stereotypes of gender roles. 2. Discrimination or devaluation based on a person's sex or gender, as in restricted job opportunities, especially such discrimination directed against women. 3. Ingrained and institutionalized prejudice against or hatred of women, misogyny. Merriam-Webster defines sexism as 1. Prejudice or discrimination based on sex, especially discrimination against women. 2. Behavior, conditions, or attitudes that foster stereotypes of social roles based on sex. I would like to recall your attention to the secondary definition that Merriam-Webster gives us. The first definition from Dictionary.com paraphrases this definition, while Oxford Dictionary shortens it to stereotyping. While most people who are asked the definition of the word sexism will understand that it means discrimination or prejudice based on sex, not many will know that stereotyping based on sex and the attitudes and behaviors that come from stereotyping based on sex is also sexism. This is where the games begin. Because we can all agree that discrimination and prejudice based on sex is bad, and that is sexism, that makes sexism bad. So now all they have to do is conflate the two meanings to turn women who want to be housewives, men who want to be a provider for their families, even marriage itself, into sexism, as they are all based on stereotypes of traditional gender roles.
Sure, sexism might keep women in their place, but that place might just be very nicely furnished. A recent report by the BBC shows that men who believe women should stay home and that women who work cause a higher rate of juvenile delinquency earn an average of $8,500 more than those who don't. Well, at least now we know ridiculously antiquated ideas are worth exactly 1/8 of a Lexus coupe.
It uses our rejection of discrimination in order to convince us that everything is sexist.
Everything is sexist, everything is racist, everything is homophobic, and you have to point it all out.
This focuses on many beneficial behaviors and attitudes, and seeks to portray them negatively simply because they are traditional. The fact that an attitude is traditional is not good enough reason to continue having that attitude. But that attitude should not be rejected solely based on the fact that it is traditional either. Sometimes tradition is informed by trial and error, as well as other forms of science and study.
There's a field called theory. We're just like the physicists. They talk incomprehensibly, we can talk incomprehensibly. They have big words, we'll have big words. They draw, far-reaching conclusions, we'll draw far-reaching conclusions. We're just as prestigious as they are. Now, if they say, well, look, we're doing real science and you guys aren't, that's white, male, sexist, bourgeois, whatever the answer is. How are we any different from them?